Okay, so you want to do the nuke. You want to know how to get the 5 wins. You want to know strategy to actually complete the nuke. Well, you've come to the right place. In this in-depth video, I'm going to show you how to easily get wins on Al Mazrah, give you tips and tricks. I'll also show the nuke gameplay, obviously. I'll give you a strategy on how to complete the nuke. This is still probably the best strategy from season 1, actually. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. So firstly, the 5 wins. There's a really simple plan that you follow, and what enables this whole plan to work is the black site. So at the start of the game, you want to land at a stronghold so you can get your loadout and the black site key. But when you choose a stronghold, make sure you choose one that's near a vehicle or close to one of these black sites, because there's a chance of them spawning near the stronghold. Now there's 7 black sites. I'll leave the locations on the screen now. So you want to try and get to these as quick as possible so no teams interfere with you while you killing the juggernaut and getting all the loot from the black site. Now it's important that your team kills the juggernaut so you can get pings from the black site, because sometimes the game will end close to the black site and you have that black site UAV there to help you for in-game. But we mainly kill the juggernaut to get the loot from it, which is the advanced UAV. That's very important for in-game. It drops self-reses, redeployment packs, munitions boxes, and an armor box, and streaks and durable gas masks. So basically everything that your team needs for the rest of the game. When people do show up on the black site UAV, your team can push them to get rid of them and just keep the area clear, and then you can return back to the black site. So basically you just want to stay at the black site until zone pushes you out. When it's about the 5th zone, or there's like 5 teams left, you can use your advanced UAV, and now you should have a clear indication of where everyone is. You can either push them or let them fight it out and kill the last team, but I suggest pushing them since you have the advanced and you know every move that they make. But when you do push a team, you just want to make sure that none of the other teams are going to focus you, so you don't get third partied. But basically just make sure you're always in a good position, and you should have streaks from the black site to help you get rid of all of the teams and finally win the game. So that was the general plan. Now my tips: make sure you land at a stronghold where there's a vehicle. Once you get to the black site and you have to kill the juggernaut, make sure you shoot the juggernaut's chest, because there's less armor on the chest than the helmet, so you'll kill the juggernaut faster and claim the black site faster. Always make sure you're carrying extra smokes in your backpack, and whoever has the advanced UAV, they should rather stow it in their backpack instead of keeping it out, because they might use it by mistake. Always loot medicine cabinets. If you can't find any, you can always buy one at a buy station, but make sure each person in the team has one. Always play the high ground. If you have to rotate off the black site, make sure you just fly off onto other buildings. Always make sure you're sticking with your team so you can trade kills if you have to, and easily team wipe other teams. Once you've followed this, you should have the 5 wins and the new contract. So in the 6th game after the 5 wins, there will be 3 new contracts spread around the map. You get to choose which one you pick up, but make sure you go for a contract that's center zone. This is important because the first element will spawn near your team, and you don't want that element outside of zone. Alternatively, you can get player 1 to stay in the middle of zone while you pick up another contract, and the element will spawn near player 1. So when you load into the game, go for a stronghold that's near the contract. You want the stronghold to be near the contract because after a bit of time without picking it up, it will just vanish off the map. So you won't be able to do the nuke in that game. You have to load into another game. Alternatively, you can land at another stronghold, and if it's safe, one of your teammates can go pick up the contract while the 3 of you complete the stronghold. Then you can all meet up afterwards. Now you'll see that the element will spawn inside of zone, and you do not want to pick it up, not at all. You only want to pick it up around the 4th zone, because that's when the bomb site will appear. And if you do pick up the first element earlier, the other elements will spawn in, and there's a chance of them spawning outside of zone. So you just want to try and wait for as long as you can until the element is eventually out of zone, which is when you would have to pick it up. So in the meantime, your team can complete the black site, loot up, get as many streaks as you can, restock your smokes, and make sure you have at least 1 LTV. If you have 2, that's perfect, but if you can only get 1, that's completely fine. And you need these LTVs so you can rotate safely to the bomb site and the other elements. When the bomb site appears, at least 2 of you should take 1 LTV and go pick up the first element, which is BE or beryllium. And I forgot to mention that each element has a specific effect on the person that's picked it up. So the first one, which is BE, that will mark you on the map. So it's basically like a most wanted. Everyone will see you on the map. But it's not just a small crown, it's like a huge yellow marker. Now once you've deposited beryllium, the 2 of you should stay at the bomb site and just try to keep the area clear of any enemies. The other 2 teammates should take the second LTV and go pick up PU, which is plutonium. Now while holding it or being near it, you do take damage from it. It's basically like a gas grenade. Deal small damage to you and your teammates if they're near it, and it prevents you from doing stuff for like 2 seconds and then you're back to normal again, and it just keeps repeating like that until you drop it and move away from it. So once you have it, you can go and deposit it into the bomb site. Now the last element to pick up is titanium. Now this is probably the worst element to pick up because it's basically like a DDoS. You can't use any vehicles, your minimap is scrambled, so you can't really rotate very easily. And that's why I suggest you have smoke, so you can just throw it down and run through the smoke towards the bomb site. And once you're there, you can deposit T, and that's when the bomb site will be available for you to actually plant the nuke. Now arming the nuke takes about 10 seconds, and once you've done arming it, you'll have a timer that shows up on your screen. It's a 2-minute timer, which you'll then have to try and defend and prevent people from going towards the bomb site and defusing the nuke. Make sure if you still have streaks like airstrikes and mortar strikes to put it on the bomb site. That will prevent other teams from using their streaks. I forgot to mention, as soon as you're done arming the nuke, the whole lobby will be able to see where the bomb site is and try to come defuse it. When defusing takes about 30 seconds. Some people say 20, some people say 15 seconds. So just to be safe, you can defend the bomb until 15 seconds left, or just less than 15 seconds. And then you can just leave the bomb site and stay alive. And you should have done the nuke. Here's some extra information. If you do die while holding the elements, it will just drop and the enemies can loot it. If they don't, you can just go back there and pick it up, or you can kill them and pick it up off of them. Only 1 element will appear at a time. So once you pick up the nuke contract, you'll see BE will spawn in about 15 seconds, and then that's the only element that will spawn until you pick up BE, and then the next element will spawn after that. There's 2 ways to actually stop the nuke. First one is to team wipe the team doing the nuke. So it doesn't matter how much time is left. If the team that's doing the nuke gets team wiped, then it's all over. That's why in the gameplay that's coming up, you'll see I told him to just stay alive. And the other way is to obviously defuse the bomb. if you die with the element and a team picks it up, they can drop it in the ocean or drop it in gas, so you won't be able to pick it up at all and do the nuke. So just be careful of that and try not to die with the elements. And yeah, that's basically the end of this guide. So you can stay on this video if you want to watch the full nuke gameplay of us doing it. But yeah, I hope these tips and tricks will help you. I hope it guides you to getting your first nuke, second nuke. Doesn't really matter, anyone can follow this guide. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Donne retard en hélico quoi.
Pilote F1 ça
Mais j'ai.
What? What?
C'est un bon de fou.
What?
Ah bah il est bon, il est bon. Il faut nous chier à ça alors les gars.
Jump out
L'hélico,
there.
il fait aussi dans sa base sinon aussi ça.
Ouais.
Il campe l'échelle, il campe l'échelle.
Il craque en bas de gars.
Ouais gars mais même la touche de plaque du tout crack.
Nice,
One
nice.
down.
I'm
Passe
going.
en bas, il y a pas
en
non plus.
plate hein.
Mais c'est qu'il a un clé.
Ouais, pareil.
Ok.
Non non on a pas.
De mon
Le
côté
gars
aussi.
il est droit, hein. Let's go.
Et bien joué t'es. Ah non, qui vient de tomber là. Moi t'as battu main.
Ouais je... Et moi c'est surtout là
Ouais là,
voilà. Ouais c'est bon.
Let's go.
Ouais,
let's,
on peut,
yeah,
ouais,
let's go
c'est
bring
bien
the
pour rien.
car.
Y'a du point en voiture là.
Ouais
Gonna bring the
let's
car.
go take car. Ok.
Ok.
We go all together?
Two of us can go.
Ok. Allez.
P.I.T.
Allons, allons.
Mais bon, bon. Puis mais on peut utiliser qu'une fois. Hein.
We'll get two.
Ça m'a dit.
We take it? Ok.
Le
get two
canon
cars.
les forts vraiment. Hein.
Ok, we need the two cars, ok. Il va nous emmener à la voiture et après
on prend l'autre. Les bons.
Ouais.
Ok, ok.
Là, Berry, take the car.
Wow.
I go.
Non,
Nice.
non, les bons. La roue est
Ah,
cassée.
ok.
Il manque un roue, il manque un roue.
Pas rouler là?
Il répare, qu'est-ce ça là-bas ça?
Oui.
Drive to the gas station.
Station,
Yes,
yes.
vas-y, vas-y. One guy here. Ok, il est là. Sur on my ping. Il est pas. Nice.
Ouais, bien fait,
Nice.
c'est ça.
There's a flare inside here.
Quelqu'un
peu
peut prendre.
tranquille et en bas.
Behind us, behind us.
Un sur moi les gars, sur moi.
Sniping on the fire station.
Ouais.
Down, nice.
On peut ramasser encore là. Ah, on va prendre une balle de
Il y a
sniper.
encore un autre par derrière. Ouais, il est crack. Here, he's cracked.
He jumped off, he's on the train.
Je vais avoir dans le train là.
Oui, ça ramasse les plaques, non? Ben.
Ok, ok,
Oula.
let's go.
They brought back on the bar.
Ouais, mais arrive.
Bar UAV.
Ah oui, ouais, parce qu'on va s'y ratisser à
Let's go
les
to
gars.
black side.
Faut bien ramasser. Hein.
I have a strike and precision.
Let's kill this team.
Ok. Vas-y, on le tue. Et le gars...
Bien joué les gars. Nice, nice.
Let's go towards the element now.
Ok. Allez,
Oui.
on va prendre l'élément.
Les gars, bien cette frappe précision, tout ça, les gars.
Ok, vous commencez.
Ok, bien joué, les gars.
It's fine.
No?
Bring the car.
You want to wipe the team?
He's underground.
Ah ok, il est sous-sol, les gars.
Ah,
Dans le parc,
bah nous barre alors.
Oui, oui, bah oui.
Okay.
Ah oui. Ok. Bah nous, je suis dans ton banane.
Ouais. Attends, on peut
Et le
faire ça
prochain
là,
faudra
et ça part.
nous
Putain,
ramasser.
c'est glitch ça.
Calme. Attends.
If they're pushing us.
Mais de quoi?
Ok. Ça va me pousser.
Crac.
Mais bon. Ouais, attends.
Nice.
Top. Healthcare.
Encore.
It's outside, yep.
Ok. Nice job.
Okay. Someone come with me.
Truc là.
Someone come with me.
Allez
And then,
avec coton.
okay, you guys fetch PU. We'll go to the black side.
Nous prends-le.
Ok. Ouais.
Excusez.
Oh, it's right here.
Bah le ping est bon. Ouais.
It's on the roof.
Mais
Ah, c'est
on
là.
va préciser. Ok. On prend?
How do you get up there?
C'est où du coup?
Mais prends.
Vas-y, c'est bon. Vas-y, prends.
On zip line.
Attends, faut m'y enlever un truc, gars.
Ouais, bah oui, c'est bon.
Comment il monte à CZ?
Si, attends. I think we need to
Bring PU.
Yeah, ben. T'es en haut. Prends-le.
Sur le coton.
Ouais, mais.
Vas-y, ping tout des là.
Bah ouais, gars. Ben, je suis là. Attends, mais ça récupère le pays. Ben, allons faire le truc.
Take PU.
Mais bon,
On the bridge.
I take it. On the bridge.
Non, là, on l'a prend pays, Le T. Where is T?
At the bottom. We need to go quickly.
Attends, on bat le snipe, gars.
Ah, coton.
I got two.
Il faut poser maintenant. Envoie Yazot. C'est pas où est là l'élément. Allez, bon, bah, suivre coton, hein.
Ouais, un à terre, les gars.
Where's
L'autre est
PU?
là.
There are plates. Okay, when you're done.
Attends, il y a demandé aux plaques, hein.
Okay, it's fine. We'll get this. Just watch the zip lines. On the roof. Sniping.
Ouais, attention au top les gars, sniper. Les gars, en vrai, je vais essayer.
Et mettre le gars blanc, Ethan.
Ouais.
On a pas personne.
Nice.
Attention, careful to snipe.
Il a failli une jeu.
Ouais. Le gars est sur le PU, dessus.
Tan,
Stay alive. Don't die.
Reste en vie.
Et là, le
Reste en vie. Moi je vois
Les balles,
Nice.
c'est bon.
Non, vraiment?
Ouais. Il est beau, les
Et t'as
bons.
joli? Non!
Yes,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Enfin,
Nice,
les
hero.
gros!
Nice, guy.
Thank you, man!
Nice.
Eh, thank you, Coco. It's my first Nuke, man! SDZ, Kassab, bien joué! Joli, les gars! Putain! Joli!
Eh ouais, c'est nous les champions.
Nice!
Let's go.
Wouh!
C'est notre track à nous, frère. Matcher un gars, mais Banat ne connaît pas comment monter le top en fait.
Ouais, c'est ça, c'est ça. On a eu un peu de chance.
Banat
avec le
est
placement du
PSG.
truc,
Ouais,
hein.
gars.